So in our last video, we talked about how Bay was such a great place to grow up, and all the things. We had creeks, we had the lake, we had the Bay Days, like you said, with Pocket Lady. We had all the fun stuff to do. You did a drawing for one of the reunions that had come up, and we actually put it in the program for the Hall of Fame induction, and it said, "Wow, there is life outside the bubble." So you left Bay and went to OU.
Yes.
Right? But before we go there, because we're going to talk a lot about your artwork, how significant was art for you? Like, when you're a kid going to elementary school, or once you got to a middle school age, or into high school, was it like the most dominant thing that you enjoyed, or?
I think it was, one of those things that, no matter where I went to school, St. Rayfields, or,
Yep.
Bay High.
Until they kicked you out of Rayfields, you had to go to the Bay
I
School.
made it all 8 years, even though I had Dickie Wallace as it.
I remember Dickie.
But anyhow, it was kind of an easy way to coast for me, because most of the, I always had positive things to say about whatever I did. And
Yep.
no one was really doing a whole lot of critiquing or whatever. It was, oh, that's so good.
You were encouraged.
Yeah, it was very.
Was it a talent though, and a skill that it stood out for you compared to others? Like I was a guy that I couldn't draw a stick figure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was drawing like my brother said. I drew, I think he told you about in the basement. I drew
Yeah.
on the 2 life, giant sized cans of beer on either side of the fireplace. And
Yeah.
I drew all the way across. We had like the wall that went up, and then there was like a 2-foot strip all the way around the basement. So I drew the entire Emerson, Lake and Palmer Tarkus album, all the art from inside there all the way around the top, and then we had this little recess, and I drew painted the owl from Fly By Night from Rush.
Yeah.
The bluish with
Yeah.
the yellow eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I drew that, on this inside this recess. So like you said, the basement got a lot of.
Well, actually, back in the day, our basements did. I had a guy who was a year older than me who was a really good artist. He's a college professor now. He drew the Diamond Dogs version of David Bowie, and then we had a Coors thing on the wall. You painted those cinder blocks because you're going to have a party.
Yeah.
And maybe a blue light poster, or
We hung out in the basement with our quadraphonic stereo.
Absolutely.
And played lots of music, and it was a good place to hide.
It was fun. It was a fun way and it was a safe way if you think about it. So as you did in that drawing, there is life out of the bubble, because we didn't have to, other than go to North Olmsted McDonald's. There weren't many places to go.
Bay was not. I mean, if you think about it, there was like the bowling alley.
Yeah.
I mean,
Village Pizza.
Yeah, it was Lavazio's Pizza when we were, really young. We used to go down there. And all that, but there wasn't a lot of places to go hang out.
No, there wasn't a place to go, a game room or anything like that.
We did have remember the arcade next to where Dairy Queen was?
Yeah,
Near the end of our high school careers,
yeah.
and video games were just coming out. That didn't last very long.
No, it didn't.
I
It
think
didn't.
it was only there for 4.
It certainly wasn't a Dave and Buster's.
No, it was not. It was just a bunch of video games stuffed into an empty room like this, kind of,
Absolutely.
And that was it. But there was a lot of it. It was kind of funny. It kind of like reminded me of that Stranger Things when you see that.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
they had the video game. So it must have happened.
When
all
you see
throughout.
movies from that, did you see the movie Super 8?
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Well, Jerry and I used to make movies also when we were kids.
Oh, did you?
We made tons of ridiculous, stupid.
All right, hold on. We're
movies.
going to get into that.